Hello and welcome to Scrapscrewer, and today I'm going to be turning this into Ted. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is going to take off this handlebar. Okay. God, that scared me. And so this is what, if you don't believe me how rusted this is, yeah, this is what it looks like underneath the lawnmower. Absolutely shredded. That plastic, is that plastic? Yeah, it's plastic. Rusted bolts. Even the paint's literally peeling off the seams. So yeah, I'm just going to get this one about here. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but there's a little cap just here, and I'm going to remove that, and then the whole. It looks like to me that's the tension, so I'm just going to remove that so we can get on with the main project. So I'm trying to figure out what pieces to use. So we have the chest piece. This is a rough drawing. I've got an old bin. Now for the head, I'm not too sure what to use. So what I'm thinking of doing is stripping all this down and then see what I could use for what parts. So as I was dismantling this, some liquid came out. I don't know if this, it doesn't look like, I think this might be the oil, but it's coming out like a spout. I don't know if you can see. Oh god, this is, I was just spinning this round and this stuff started leaking on my table. It smells, you can't smell it, but that looks like yeah, just a bit of oh, you know, it's just 3 drops of petrol oil. Okay, so after numerous attempts cutting this off, I've figured out where the problem is. It's the thread is absolutely buggered, or as some people like to call it, as flu-barred. Alrighty then, so the engine has finally been cut off, literally. There it is, there's the engine. And now I've got to somehow turn this, some parts of it, to look like this. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out how to bend the metal, or shape it, shall we say. So I'm going to figure out how to do that by cutting on this template I've got here. The next part is shockingly, really scary, bad. So I've done a rough template. This is obviously I think it's gonna be great for his body. This is the face. Oh god, this is the face I've been working on. It just looks terrifying already. No joke. Let's get into the fun part of destroying the lawnmower. So I cut up all the corners of the lawnmower up. This used to be at the side of it, and now it's just I've been hammering this down to make it nice and flat so I can work on it, and I've been shaping Ted's mouth roughly what it's going to be like. So I know it's big, but it's going to be having something like, it's going to look something like this when it's done. And I've also done the top half of it by just cutting like little slits. Might make this one a little bit more bigger in the teeth. I'm not too sure. Reason being, so this slips over here like that, and then obviously I've got the teeth, and I've got the teeth that should fit inside there, and that looks like pretty much like Ted almost. Oh, it's just a matter of placing the eyes, doing the hat, and the rest of it's pretty much easy. So how I bent the metal into shape, I basically had my hammer like this, and then just kept on just keep banging it like that. That's just a demonstration, but as you can see it's getting a little bit more bendy. That's what I've been doing on these ones, and that's how I made that shape. Used the Gorilla Glue, and surprisingly it's rock hard. I was seriously not expecting that, so I might use this in the future. Unfortunately, I put a little bit too much glue on it, and as you can see it's kind of bubbled up, so I'm going to somehow mould this into shape. And I've also made so what I also did was I cut off some of the spark plug, the thread bit, and then stuck this glass, honestly I don't know what this is called, but you know, a glass pebble, I guess. I think that looks pretty decent, pretty good for the eyeball. I know I've got to make that bit, but if you see the resemblance, it almost looks like it. So I've made the cap part, basically cut off another straight piece, bit of bend it, and then shaped it as the front cap of it is. So the next thing to do is to connect it to this piece, which I've made a little tab at the back, then simply just, well, connect it in.